Hello guys. Hayden here. It's finally here. The moment you guys are waiting for. It's time for a Q&A birthday special. Thanks a lot guys for sending in your questions to me. I'm very grateful to have such an amazing people like you guys. So, I appreciate that. So, further ado. Here's your first questions. Comes from Dank Animate.
1. What have you been doing for a living recently?
Great question. After leaving the Plottergun community, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm currently doing life skills course. It's going to be help me to becoming independent. So that's I'm currently doing at the moment.
2. Do you drive a car?
Great question. Sadly, I don't driving a car. I don't have driving license. Because I just can't be bothered to getting a driving license anyway. So that's why. That's dank animate questions. The next questions comes from Benjamin Lawson, my good personal friend of mine.
1. How has the year 2022 been treating you so far?
Good question, Benjamin. 2022 has been sort of interesting year for me. Expect the Ukraine-Russia situation though. I've been in isolation twice. My youngest brother tested positive in March. And my dad tested positive Wednesday, June 2nd. It's a very difficult time for me. I'm only one in my family to not have COVID at all. That's insane, guys. I survived the pandemic.
2. What's your favorite music genre?
Good question. My favorite music genre? Probably country music.
3. Do you have any pets?
Awesome question, dude. Yes, I actually do have a pet. I have a dog. Her name is Holly. Her original name before my parents brought her in 2012, 10 years ago, is Polly. That's Benjamin's questions. Alright, the last questions comes from Fairy Tale Fantatic 2001.
1. What are your thoughts on the Russia and Ukraine war?
Good question. Super easy. Awful. Absolutely awful. President Putin should be ashamed of himself. To the war. I'm lost interest on Vladimir Putin. Also, I'm lost interest on Russia as well.
2. What is your favorite cereal?
Good question. I actually don't eat cereal. But I used to. When I was little kid. But anymore. Because I am in my 20s.
3. Do you prefer 2021 or 2022?
Great question. I think to prefer 2022. Because 2021 is the second worst year in the history. 2020 is the most definitely the worst year. Because of the pandemic. And the Black Lives Matter protests. I want 2023 to be best year to remember for years to come.
4. What are you going to do for your birthday this year?
Great question. I honestly don't know, to be honest. I think to prefer to have a quiet birthday. Because New Zealand will have the first Matariki public holiday. If you guys honestly don't know what Matariki is a Maori culture name of the Pleiades star. Cluster of the celebration. Of its first rising in late June. Or early July. This marked the beginning of the new year in the Maori lunar calendar.
5. Do you like Jack in the Box?
Huh. I've ever heard Jack in the Box before. You mean the restaurant? New Zealand doesn't have Jack in the Box restaurant. Good question though.
6. What is your opinion on Lynyrd Skynyrd?
Great question. I've ever heard Lynyrd Skynyrd before. I don't listening to Lynyrd Skynyrd rock band.
7. Who is your favorite SML character?
Awesome question. I don't really watch SML anyway. I can't answer this question. If I watch it, I could be able to answer this question.
8. What is your opinion on Logan Paul?
Awesome question. Logan Paul is okay guy. I watched his boxing matches. The crowd is not interested in him. When he appearing WWE WrestleMania 38 this year, WWE crowd start to boo him. They just not want to see Logan Paul in WWE. I'm not really want to discuss it in this video. It's all about me. It's all about my 22nd birthday. So yeah. Anyways, that's all the questions. Once again, thank you all so much for sending in the questions to me. I'm so happy and pleased to be able to answer your questions. I'd love to do this all over again next year. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever you are in the world. Hopefully. See you next time. Friendship love. Bye for now. And that's Hayden's 22nd birthday Q&A special.